Hi, let's look at crude oil and natural gas futures for today, that is 30th September. And we'll just quickly go through what has happened in September and then move towards uh, the evening trade for today. And we'll talk about October in my next update. So, crude oil, as you can see, has been in a range between 5,400 and 6,100, but largely between 5,000, between 6 and 5,400, a 600 point range over last um, 1.5, 2 months. So that's where we are. Obviously, there is a the world is watching the crude prices very carefully, and any um, increase in price is offset with larger supplies coming in, thereby preventing any price rise beyond um, uh, norms for the crude oil importing nations, largely India and China. So we will talk about all those as we go along, but quickly to come back to pricing. Yesterday, if you notice, there was a red candle, and crude oil did look like going breaking the range which it had set for about a month, and then suddenly, uh, for whatever reasons, it kind of took a reverse, and there was a huge drop, nearly a, 200 point drop yesterday in a single day. I think traders who were able to capture it would have been very lucky because it was literally, it happened quite suddenly in the evening. So if you go back to a 15-minute chart, you'll realize that suddenly the at about 6 p.m. it was 5-7 odd, and see you can see this quite a fall from 5,750 onwards. It is kind of it just kind of fell rapidly in the next few hours from about you can see this happened about 3 p.m. or so, and then it gradually kind of went berserk. There was a huge sudden downtrend, and it hit the VWAP anchored VWAP line, which have kind of kept it for last 1 month. So just to capture that range and find a ideal level. Um, and then even today it's kind of opened low and then went up a little, but never could even break yesterday's 10 o'clock high, and then it's come down. It's a sell on rise. In fact, I sold here. Uh, so wherever I think it's a sell on rise trade for the next um few days, unless we see a reversal. What it looks to do, if everything goes kind of you see this, even the volumes are good. It's about if you see, it might come all the way down to about 5,450, 5,400 levels. With some luck, we should be able to capture this entire, you know, downside. So it will try to go up early again as the markets open, but the 5631 seems to be the limit, and anything, it's a short at 5631 from what I see here. So it's a safe trade to, unless we kind of break this 5 6 90 5700 5700 level. I think it is a um, sell on rise kind of situation for crude. Of course, geopolitics. Tomorrow is the inventory data that we shall discuss tomorrow, and that's where we are. Let's look at natural gas. So unlike crude, this has been inching up in the last a week or so. Um, it had gone down end of August. It was pretty low. Um, I would think it had gone down even. It was the lowest for the year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So pretty. So it had gone to the year low actually, less than last December, and then uh, which is a little surprising for whatever reasons. But even generally, energy prices have been pretty uh, much in control whole of this year. So then it has started inching up. It plateaued around $3, and then it has kind of last 1 week. I expected it to kind of come down from these levels, but it has actually um, surprised me by going ahead. The reasons attributed are the warm weather forecast in the US, which largely determines this volatility in natural gas prices, and this there can be a quick turnaround, etc. So if it holds up, it may go up to let's look at from the it may go up in the MCX to about 305, 310 levels, and then it should again um, selling should come in. So this range, I think, so it's a clearly it's a buy on dip market at the for at least until it comes down below 285 levels. So we are at 290, 291. It's anytime it drops, uh, I would look to buy unless it goes below 285. Then I would wait for it to cross, which is 279. Otherwise, I think unless that is breached, I don't think it would fairly in the range to buy on dips till about 310. So it's a tight market, so it's a tradable range. One would like to go with that thought for now. Anyway, we will know today evening as the US markets open what the general um, situation is, and we'll see some natural gas, as you know, can react violently. Um, and until the energy inventory data comes in for natural gas on Thursday evening, um, one would just go with this trend.